have a question for you.
Yeah.
You said that you recently experienced being cheated on. How did you cope with that?
The best way that I coped my depression, because I was severely depressed at that.
Not gonna lie. Speaking on cheating on, let me full screen real quick. Story time, story time, story time, story time. Mid vid. I'm sorry, but it just came in my brain follicles. Since they're talking about cheating. First time I got cheated on. Sad day for your boy. Sad day for your boy. Sad day for your boy. When was it? Freshman year high school? Horrible. Horrible. So, background information. I was on the basketball team during the time. I was hooping D1, more like D3. But besides the point, you know, freshman year of high school, you know, I was doing my thing. I was studying, doing the right things. Not AB, not AB. AB's no A straight plus student. I was more like a C plus student, you know. Did I just throw up Crip on accident? Oh my god. I'm getting clipped. Oh my gosh. I don't rep no gangs. I don't tolerate gangs. Um, I did not mean to throw up the big C's. I'm sorry. I was just trying to say I was a C plus student. I'm sorry. I did not mean to throw up the Crips. I'm sorry. You know, I don't want no smoke, you know, with any gangs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to say that I was a C plus student. A C plus student. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was on the basketball team, doing my thing, Back then I was trying to make it to college, play basketball for college. And one day, you know, I was doing my thing. I was playing good at the moment, I had a cool 15 points. It's about like the third quarter, you know. I'm playing right. I get subbed out. You're like, "Oh, you've been in there for too long." Cuz they had a little rule saying something like, "Oh, you only could play for in minutes you only could play like for half of the game or else it's not fair." I'm like, all right, cool, all right. So, anyways, I had, you know, like 15 points, and it's a third quarter. It's like ending a third quarter. So I get subbed out, right? I'm huffing and puffing. I'm like, I sit back down, right? Homeboy passed me the water. Appreciate it. I'm drinking the water. I'm looking around in the stands, looking for my girl, right? All of a sudden, I see her in the bleacher section, right? Talking with one of my homies, right? Unbelievable. Talking with one of my homies, right? They talking right now. Like I'm okay with, my girl talking to my homies and everything. That wasn't the thing that, triggered my radar on like, yo, I'm hella mad. That wasn't the thing. You know, a little time goes by, I'm watching the game still, it's about like a minute into the third quarter. I'm watching the game, seeing like what, things I could like, take advantage of, right? During the game. So I check on my girl again. I see, oh, that little my homeboy real quick. My homeboy, right? My homeboy, right? All I see is him gripping the thigh. I'm like, yo, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, whole time, my homeboy gripping on my girl thigh during the basketball game. I'm like, yo, what's going on up there? That's what's going on in my head. So, you know, I'm more paying attention. I'm like, yo, what the hell he doing? So all of a sudden, you know, end of the third quarter. I'm in the huddle, right? You're like, all right, this is what we gonna do. Like, yada, yada. All of a sudden, corner of my eye. Guess what I see? My homeboy and my girl straight up kissing in front of the whole school. Whole time, I thought he was the homie. Whole time, all of a sudden, straight up tongue kissing my girl. I'm like, yo, we got a problem. We got a whole problem. Got a whole entire problem here. Because I was not expecting that. Continue the video. Shut up! Like I'm here doing the story time and y'all are not even appreciating it. Okay. I'm gonna continue on with the story. Anyways, so I see them tongue kissing and everything. All of a sudden, fourth quarter starts. I'm back in the game. I'm mad as hell. I'm furious. I'm Debo in Friday, bro. I'm looking for anybody to hit. Anybody. All of a sudden, fourth quarter starts. Prime Ray Lewis. Watch. Prime Ray Lewis. I'm gonna show you example of what I did to these players, bro. Prime example. Prime example. Prime Ray Lewis. Hit sticking everybody. Hit sticking everybody in sight. I started boom, boom. All of a sudden, we just in the middle. 1 minute in. 1 minute in. 1 minute in to the whole fourth quarter. I got 4 fouls. The whole game, I didn't foul the whole game. I was a good boy on defense. I'm like, no hand check, coach. I heard you. No hand check. Tell me why. In a span of 1 minute, 4 fouls. All of a sudden, my coach pulled me down to the side. Yo, what you doing, bro? You had 4 fouls. It's almost it's the fourth quarter. The rest of the game you wasn't fouling. I'm like, bro. I told coach, like, yo, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, coach. Don't worry about it. Next thing I know, I'm on the bench sitting down because I got 4 fouls. Because I was in Chicago at the time. You know, I grew up there. I had 4 fouls. I sit down on the bench. I'm huffing and puffing. I'm furious about what I just witnessed with my own eyes. All of a sudden, bro. All of a sudden. Tell me why. My girl has both legs on this nigga's lap. Like, both legs on this nigga lap like this. Pretend homie's right here. Talking to him like, yeah, yada, yada, yada. You know, boo out the dam, whatever. Homeboy. Bro, stop telling me to continue the video while I'm in a story time right now. Whole time, girls talking to him. Now I am enraged. Okay? Enraged. There's no way. Like, after the game, I'm hunting him down. Immediately. While I'm thinking this in my head, I'm like, I'm hunting this nigga down. I'm finna Mike Tyson straight out of prison. Out of here. He's done. Tell me why when I'm thinking that in my mind, they're leaving the whole entire game. They're leaving. He's leaving with my girl. I'm like, hell no. We ain't. Nah. I'm gonna get you either way. So you know what I did? With the extra foul I had, I made sure to shoulder check anybody I see. And make sure it was in front of the ref. Literally. I was like, boom! Oh, I got 5 fouls? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Literally, grab my stuff. I didn't even wait for the game to end. I'm hunting down these foes. Whole time. I'm hunting them down. I'm like, where they at? I ask people around. I'm like, hey, where so-and-so at? Nobody want to say anything. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all with him. I told him straight up. All right, I see how it is. I see y'all siding with him. Y'all ops now. Like, come on. Like, oh, they just said, oh, he just head out with your girl. I'm like, bet. So I'm looking, you know, I didn't have no vehicle at the time. I had my only vehicle was my 2 feet. I'm searching. I'm searching through everywhere. I ain't find him. Whole time, did not find him. But I got home, mad as hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. I cried my young soul to sleep. I'm like, nah, this can't be happening, bro. This can't be happening. My own dude stole my girl. I cried my whole self to sleep. I'm like, nah, this it, bro. The next day, broke up with her. Didn't talk to her ever again. I'm like, oh. I was all calm about it too. I didn't want to yell because I knew it was over. I'm like, so that's how it's gonna be? Alright, cool. You can do whatever you want with him. I'll stick to playing ball. And look where I am now. She's still hopping on penis to penis. But we ain't gonna talk about that's a different story. That's a different story. We're not gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna blast nobody out here right now. Anyways, now we could continue back to the video. Now we could see these beautiful women.